My name is Fran. I'm a research fellow at the Center for World Health and Medicine at St. Louis University.
Hello, my name is Marcia Sverdrup and I am Fran's wife, and I am here to talk about FSHD, a disease that my daughter has been diagnosed with.
So my daughter is a very smart, very beautiful girl who has a beautiful life in front of her, and I want to do everything I can to make that happen. Facioscapulohumeral muscular dystrophy, or FSHD, is a neuromuscular disease characterized by progressive muscle weakness, and most noticeably the muscles of the face, the scapula, and the upper arms. This disease keeps progressing to the point where patients can no longer lift their arms above their head. They have facial weakness, so they can't smile and do some other normal things like drink through a straw. Weakness does spread to the lower extremities, so a significant number of patients end up needing a wheelchair. So the symptoms we noticed in our daughter started very early on, and one of the things was hearing loss at birth, which is a rare symptom, but definitely prevalent in FSHD patients. She exhibited muscle weakness in the face, and that was a clear early symptom of FSHD. At the age of 5, she had pronounced weakness in the upper arms, which is easy to write off, a young kid with skinny arms. But as she continued to grow, the weakness became more pronounced until we thought, we ought to see a neuromuscular specialist about this. There is absolutely no therapy for FSHD, so research is badly needed to get some sort of therapy on the horizon for FSHD patients.
I want my daughter to know daily that she is a wonderful, talented human being, and that she is filled with many abilities, and that she is not defined by this one disability.
So my research involves using FSHD muscle cells to look at the root cause of the disease and try to stop the main mechanism, which is the expression of the toxic DUX4 protein in muscle. When my daughter was diagnosed with FSHD, I realized I had the opportunity to jump in and do something about it. I had just started working at the center, and what was fortuitous about that is that the mission of the center was rare and neglected diseases, and that allowed me to dive right in and start a new research project. I did not need to find the motivation. The motivation drove me to push this project forward, find a way to get it done. And luckily, I was in a good place with a lot of good researchers, very passionate people, and who wanted to take up that cause with me. There are many talented researchers who have pushed the science forward in the last 5 years so that we know much more about FSHD, and I think we're doing all the right things, tackling the disease from several angles. And I think we're very close to being able to turn that corner and start developing therapies for FSHD. We need better awareness. We need increased funding to help us start to turn that corner and develop a therapy.
But I can say that I would for a second want to take it from her. And that's what becomes hard, knowing that I can't fix it for her. I believe this hope will be realized because there has to be a reason why my husband has been placed at this center, able to do this research for my daughter who was diagnosed with this disease. And that is what gives me hope every day.